Hey, hey, hey. Okay, let's see. Get rid of this image. And now it's time for Qigong. Hello, thank you for joining me. We'll do some warm-ups, we'll do some movement details, and then we'll do the form together. So let's get started on warm-ups, waist rotations. Tongue touching lightly even through the warm-ups, letting the warm-ups be a meditation of their own. Bring palm over palm into the chest, massage. Sutra hand is on top and massage in the other direction. Then hands back to the true kidney points. Waist rotations in the other direction. Engaging the core. Making the circle as round and even as possible around the center. Play with the size of it. Then massage up and down on the back and forth. Then we'll do waist rotations. The other, or hip rotations. So feet shoulder wide, fingers or palms at Huantiao, and hip rotations. Same idea of letting each warm-up be its own meditation. So keeping the tongue touching lightly throughout all the meditation or all the warm-ups, and just letting Qigong be a time to play and explore your body and see where it's at today. Then palm over palm into lower dantian massage. Sutra chain is on top, massage in the other direction. Then we'll do hip rotations in the other direction. Whichever way you weren't going before, go that way. You usually go counterclockwise second. Tongue touching lightly, letting the knees be soft, not locked. And bring the, we already did the massaging the stomach, so this time massage the Huantiao, and then massage lower back. It'll bring the feet together for knee rotation, so resting the hands just lightly on the knees, not really supporting any weight that way, and keeping the heels on the floor, making rotations with the knees, making circles. looking out at the floor in front of us rather than directly at the knees, and just feeling the circle, thinking about the middle with the mind's eye. And then massaging down the inside of the kneecaps and up the outside of the kneecaps, circles on the kneecaps. I'll do the knee rotations in the other direction, again looking for a circle, or can imagine tracing the outside of a sphere, since the circle isn't in a level plane like it is for the waist and the hips. And then massage kneecaps down on the outside, up on the inside. Then we'll do another round of those, this time going lower and coming up off the heels. Then massaging down the legs, all the way from Pontiao to the ankles. And another round, knee rotations. Then massage up the insides of the legs. Feet back together. And we'll do arm circles, pushing down the front of the body. Circle out in front of us, back into upper dantian, down the front. And this warm up, letting it be its own meditation. It's very similar to movement 49, which we do right after standing meditation, where we penetrate qi through the dantians. So this movement is also doing that. We're penetrating qi through the dantians, upper, middle, lower, all the way down, completing the circle outside our body. And then pushing up. Tongue touching lightly, breathing into it, letting the breath come naturally. Back to center, pushing up again. Center and up. Center and to the right, which opens up the left side of the body. Going to center, up to the right. Eyes looking up. Feet are together. Center, up to the right again. Center and then up to the left. Center, left. Center and left one more time. Back to center, then we'll fold from the hua, the hips, letting the back be straight, neck be straight, and make circles in front of us with the arms. And pushing down from upper dantian into the floor. Pushing down outside the right little toe. Pushing down outside the left little toe. And then grasping elbows and just hang out. Grasp ankles. And massage down the legs. Then pat down the legs. Then mind the back on the way up. You're bent over. And let's see. guess get around to kicks, and then we can do chin to toe. So again, protecting the back, stabilizing the back with the hands on the back, and each kick is a one-leg stand, coming out through the bottom of the heel, down the back of the leg, bottom of the leg. First round, snapping the heel out, bring the whole leg gently back to the floor. And then toe, on the top of the leg. Okay, then chin to toe, right leg out at an angle. Turret the torso to be in line with it, grasping the elbows, folding from the hua. Circles on the front of the leg up the toe back towards yourself, chin and toe aligned, eyes into the floor. Reaching out 10 fingers. And massage. And then pat down the leg. Finding the back on the way up. Taking a few steps, walking it off. Then to the left. Left leg out. Align the torso, grasping elbows, folding at the hua. Back is straight, neck is straight, bihoi pointing forward. Tongue touching lightly. Reaching with 10 fingers. 5 on each hand. Then massaging the leg a little bit harder down on the outside, a little bit harder up on the inside. And then patting down the leg. Finding the back on the way up. And taking a few steps to walk it off. Then we'll go back over to the right leg. Line the torso. 6 fingers, 3 on each hand, fold from the hua. Two fingers, 1 on each hand. Grasping toe. Massage. And pat. Finding the back on the way up. Walking it off a bit. And then folding from the hua on the left again. 6 fingers total, 3 on each hand. Two fingers, 1 on each hand. Breathing into it. Then grasping toe. And massage. And pat down the leg. And the back on the way up. Walk it off. Then we'll do another round of kicks, protecting the back. Kick down the heels, down the back of the leg through the heel. And then kicking with the toes down top of the leg. Feet back together. Right hand over left shoulder, left hand in front of the face. Turn to the right. Head looks right. Torso stays forward. Gentle spiral through the back. Down into the hips. Down to the floor. Relax. Other side, left hand over right shoulder, right hand in front of the face. Head turns left. Torso stays forward. With that gentle spiral. Relax. Do it again on the other side. The right hand comes up over the left shoulder, left hand in front of the face, look to the right. Relax. Left hand over right shoulder, right hand in front of the face, look to the left. Letting the arms relax, and then slapping on the shoulder and under the arm. Can't tell if it's YouTube's algorithm being wonky, but I keep on seeing the stream number pop up and down. So if you're wondering if this is the November 4th Wednesday night Qigong practice, this is the one. Then we'll do arm rotations, windmills, hand resting on the thigh. Right arm comes up the front, down the back. And then up the back, down the front. Pivot on the left heel, pivot on the right heel. Up the front, down the back. Up the back, down the front. Slapping across the top of the shoulder and across the back. Massage. Pivot on heels and continue the massage. Feet back together to massage the lower back. And then massaging the bow. Massaging the lymph nodes. Massaging the chest. Other side. Massage the shoulder. Pets. Other shoulder. Pets. Massage up from the fingertips past the shoulder. Being mindful the whole way up meridians running up the arm, turning the arm over, massaging down. Other side, up the left arm from the fingers past the shoulder. Make sure to get the thumb in there. Turning the arm over, massaging down, shoulder past the ends of the fingers. Shake the fingers out, and we'll massage fugu. So that's the lump in between the thumb and the forefinger. Going to be referencing this point in today's movement, so I wanted to give it some special attention during warm-ups. Then getting the other side, and all through all these massages, even then keeping the tongue touching lightly on the palate and the teeth. Then we'll massage the palm, and then out to the ends of the fingers. Each time returning to the center of the palm, twice on the pinky, other hand, left hand massaging the palm. And as you massage the palm, you can also feel that loosening up all the bones of the hand and even down into the wrist, relaxing, really letting the massage penetrate. Don't need to clench the hand and try and dig really hard or anything like that. Soft, then massaging from the center to the ends of the fingers. Rubbing the palms together and massaging the back of the neck. Other side. Then we'll do the front, so cradling with the left hand and brushing with the right hand, the finger, fugu, thumb, brushing from the collarbone past the chin. Other side, right cradles, left comes up to brush. Massaging the temple, side of the head, in between the eyes and ears. Then we'll get the corners of the eyes. You can do this with the thumb or pointer finger, doesn't matter which finger you use. Corners of the nose. Mouth forming a V with the fingers. Other side. Ears. First getting the lobes. Then forming a V with the fingers and brushing up the cheek past the ears. Palms resting on ears and drumming with the fingers. And then wash base comb hair first, coming up and around, letting go of any stale, stagnant bad chi. And then completing the sphere around the head. Then we'll do one leg stand, keeping the toes of the left foot spread. Bring the right foot up off the ground and can play with the ankle. You can tap the heel and the toe. So whatever we're doing with the right leg that's up off the ground, the focus is on the left leg being stable, connecting 100% into the ground, sinking into the ground, supporting the legs, supporting the hips, supporting the upper body. If you do feel the support all the way up, then you can raise the leg. Bring the foot down gently to shift the weight. Feeling that right foot take root, sinking and then supporting leg, hip, upper body. Then the left leg can come up off the floor and can tap, play at the ankle, and maybe sometimes bring the leg up. Bring the foot down, connecting with the floor, conscious transfer weight, taking root, right leg up. Right leg down, conscious transfer weight, left leg up. Left leg down. Then we'll open up through the insides of the leg, squatting with the left leg, right leg extended, right arm extended, left leg can form a claw, left arm can form a claw. If you're forming a claw with your left leg, that's super talented. Switching sides, opening up the left, extending out through the left leg, left arm. Eyes looking down through the arm into the ground. Back to center and massage up the inside of the legs. Walking the feet back together. Then we'll get some walking kicks in. So hands, palms on the shoe kidney points, kicking down the heel. And then kicking down the toe on the top of the leg. Kicking across the Achilles tendon. And then collecting chi. Just walking meditation. See that. Okay, nothing about the Qigong stream or anything. So now we can get into movements for today. Oh, let's take a single bout of transition to that. Transition out of the warm-ups, which were meditative, especially meditative, I hope, into the movements today, 48 through 52. So we're going to start with standing meditation. That's 48. Then penetrate the dantians. That's similar to what we were doing in the warm-ups. Then we'll hold the ball, which is standing meditation. Turn the claws and restore the claws on the back. So that's what we're covering today. I'll start it facing this way. Standing meditation, number 48. So what we had just done was come down, palms on Pontio down through the legs, outside of the feet, and the fingertips are dragging through the ground. And as they come up to shoulder high, we bend the knees and squat, keeping the back straight, neck straight, head straight, byway open to the sky. And the arms are just slightly outside of the shoulders, the head to pass the feet. And the fingers are just the open palm, qigong palm, pointing towards upper dantian. Elbows are slightly bent. You can hold this for 20 seconds, 40 seconds, 40 minutes, 40 years. And then, okay, when you come up, just bring the legs to be straight, don't lock the knees, bring the hands to upper dantian, and the mind's eye follows the hands through the body, through the dantians as the hands descend through upper dantian, through middle dantian, through lower dantian, and the fingers come to point all the way down the front of the body before coming around to the side so that the palms are facing Huantiao. And then the arms rotate from the shoulders down to the wrists through the fingers so that Hugu is facing Huantiao. Then the arms come up, shoulder high, and then up off the heels as the hands come into the mouth and push out. Bring the heels down and pushing out at the same time. And at the end here, the two pointer fingers are about 1 inch apart and the thumbs are about 2 inches apart. And we turn the claws, fingers point up, form claw, fingers point down, and then the arms drop, arcing back, Hugu checking in at Huantiao again before coming up to the shu kidney points on the back, and then shake. Just like the earlier shaking, we shake and then are still and absorbing in and shake again. Absorb for just as long. Shake. And that's as far as we'll cover today. So I'll close and then I'll do the whole thing again, talk through it facing this direction, which way am I facing when we do it? I don't know. I'll face this direction just to have the front view of it. I think I'm actually facing this way most of the time. So movement number 48, the standing meditation. Our hands are at the Huantiao, Hugu connecting with Huantiao, and we're folding from the Hua so that the back remains straight, neck is straight, Baihui is pointing forward as the hands come down the legs. And if you don't go all the way down, that's fine. If you get 75% of the way down, 25% of the way down, wherever you get down to, mind's eye completes the way for the palms to go down through the legs, through the heels, into the ground, and then drag forward, the fingertips dragging through the ground. Just like chin to toe. If you can't touch the toe, the mind's eye completes it. Same idea here, just dragging through the ground. And I forgot to bend my knees. So you can do standing meditation without bending your knees too. But probably get more out of it if you'll get more sweat out of it if you do bend your knees and turn it into a squat. But as an adaptation, just standing sometimes is enough. Palms facing upper dantian, okay. Come in and palms penetrate through upper dantian, middle dantian, Eyes are open, seeing forward through lower dantian. Mind's eye following along. Fingers come all the way pointing down to the floor, coming back. The palms facing Huantiao. Hugu faces Huantiao. Come up, shoulder high. Coming up off the heels, the hands come into the mouth. And then push out, expelling. And there's a 1 inch space in between the pointer fingers and 2 inches between the thumbs. And the shoulders should be relaxed, even though you just pushed out. They should be relaxed and not scrunched up. And the palms are straight forward. This is one of the few times we bend the wrists in the form. And then turning the claws, the fingers point up, forward, and then form claws. Then the arms fall down, passing Wantiao, coming up, landing on the shoe kidney points, and then opening up the fingers. So the fingers open up and then we shake. So the claw is loose as we shake, and it stays that way as we sit still, standing still, shake, standing still, shake again, stillness, and that's it for today, 48 through 52. Feet come back together. And yeah, that's it for the movements today. There's a lot to play with, just in the standing meditation. The standing meditation is one of those things that you can easily recognize it being different every day with how much you want to squat down with it, how much you want to sit, and then also what you're facing as you're doing it will change the quality of the standing meditation quite a bit. Like if you do it in the park, really in front of different trees, you can try in front of different trees, talk with their spirits, all that good stuff. Or you can just have fun with expelling. And that movement too can be done like very gently so that you are barely shaking the body, or it can be very like full body invigorating and being sure to rattle out any of the bad stuck stagnant chi that's hanging around. So if you got any questions about the movements, don't hesitate to reach out. And without further ado, we can do 3 bows and then we'll do the form together. So our first bow to acknowledge each other, thanking each other for making time, space to practice. Then a bow to our teachers and the form. And then a bow to nature, the environment, all the space we have to do Qigong and be wild geese in. So to get ready for the form, you can do any extra warm-ups you want to do. Just wave your arms around a bit, make sure everything is loose. Sometimes if you're following along, practicing a set of movements over and over again, then maybe you'll be tense in some way from repetitive motion and need to shake it out. So after finding our place, begin. We have the shoulder high, opening to the sky. Hands coming into lower dantian. Chest, drop elbows. Fingers forward, turning the arms over, swimming back. Expel. Hands to chest, hands face each other, fingers drag out, arms following along, turning the arms over, swimming back. Form claw, loosen claw, spell. Hands coming up to chest, past the neck, past the face, up over the top of the head. Elbows out, interlace the fingers, push up. Looking up, fold from the wall. Push down outside the left toe, push down outside the right toe, come back to the center, push out past the feet, rock forward, rock back. Form claw, above clavicle, right hand comes up, macrocosmic orbit. Grabs the toe, flap 3 times. Pushing past the right foot, form claw, above clavicle, drop, left hand up, macrocosmic orbit, swoop, flap, 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 right foot down, left hand to middle dantian, or lower dantian, stir, wave hands like clouds. Second time on the right, second time on the left, bring the right hand up, rinse the waist, push down, raise single wing, wrap head, scoop one from water, and look at the moon. Pump up the paddles. Flutter, flutter, flutter. Look out over the water. Flutter forward. Flutter down to lower dantian, flutter up to the left. Lower dantian, up to the right. Lower dantian, up to the left. Lower dantian, step forward with the left foot and drink water. Coming all the way up each time. Now the third time. Fluttering up, the sides, landing at lower dantian and massage. Resting, shake. Resting, shake. Grasping chi. Nine, 10. Grasping chi, palms up. 9, 10. Fingers unfurl, spiral past the neck, face. Big ball of chi, pulling from the hua over to the left side. Right hand over left and massage the ball in towards lower dantian. Turn the ball over, massage other direction. Twice back to center. Hands come up to the sky, opening up to the sky. Hands come down around the feet. And we come up for standing meditation, bending the knees. Hands towards upper dantian. I'm touching lightly. Eyes soft. Okay. Palms come up to upper dantian, down the midline of the body, penetrating through the dantians along the way. Palms connect, Fugu connects, and then expel. Turning the claws, Fugu connects, lower back connects, open the claws and shake, and using that active time to find your position if you need to for the 7 steps, then just pausing and relaxing, absorbing, shake again, relax, absorb, shake, relax. Hands come down, up to shoulder high, and the first of the 7 steps, gliding, soaring. Six, 7, fluttering lower dantian, pivot, up heel, pivot, right heel, fluttering up, fluttering to the sides, fluttering forward. Then we fly up, left, right, number 6, number 7, flutter to lower dantian, pivot left heel, pivot right heel, flutter up, sides, forward, searching for food. If you haven't had dinner yet, this one feels very authentic. Number 5, 6, and 7. Palms over knees, up to lower dantian, pivot left heel, pivot right heel, push down to the left, building the front. We'll be pushing down twice on the right, front, left, forward, pushing down all the way, pivoting on the left heel, right foot comes around, begin to flutter, upper dantian, past the face, past the neck, stopping fluttering at the chest, coming down, hands on lower dantian, and we sleep. Putting that nest to good use. Okay, down on the heels, coming up, and close. Penetrating the dantians. All the way down. Fingers pointing into the floor, coming around. Palm. Here we go. Palm. Here we go. Okay, that's enough improvisation. And just walking. Meditation. Bring the feeling of the form into everyday life. The walking meditation is one great way to do that. There's many others, ways to weave the form into your life. And one note on the close, sometimes it'll be called the final close because it is the last close you do in set 1. but I'd hate to call something final like that. It's just one of the many closes that happens, not the final one. We got done kind of early, which is unusual. As usual, though, if you have any questions on the movements, just ask, reach out, however you're comfortable. Otherwise, see you on Saturday. The weather's looking good with clean air and no rain, although we might be getting rain soon. And other than that, maybe see you Wednesday next week. All right, take care. Bye. And then for me,